Let's watch Utah versus Colorado this weekend and win $1,000. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode. This contest takes us over to the Fox Bet Super 6 app where they'll give away a $1,000 prize to the group of people that can get the most right. It's Utah versus Colorado, 4-0 Colorado, and a top 25 team going up against 1-2 Utah. The over-under in this game is at 47.5. The line is Colorado -2, and Colorado money line's only at -124, where the Utah money line's at +102. So definitely seems like odds makers think this game will be close. ESPN FPI has Colorado winning this game 52.5% of the time. So again, just another really good close game. I'm going to go ahead and hit you with a little bit of analysis here, and then I'll go ahead and just run through my 6 picks. Colorado, and looking up these teams and comparing them, they're scoring more, but they're also allowing less points. Both teams throw it offensively about the same, but Colorado leans a little bit more on that rushing attack. They're rushing the ball about 60 more yards per game. That's how they're getting it done. Defensive numbers are generally about the same. I guess you could say Colorado, when you dig down deep into it, whether it's total yards and average per carry, their run defense is a little bit worse than Utah's, but it's not by a big margin. There were no common opponents amongst the two teams to kind of dig into it and compare, how they fared against opponents. Neither team has an impressive win. If you look at their resume, Utah's only played 3 games. Colorado's played 4, but neither team has, taken on like a real good opponent and neither, beaten that opponent or, just fared well in the loss. Utah has gone 2 games with 0 points in the second half, and then their 3 games, the first half has seen them obviously then score more points. Colorado, they've been leading at halftime in all 4 of their games, and Colorado twice this season has held their opponents scoreless in the second half. All right, let's go ahead and run through these 6 answers. Question 1 is who's going to be leading at halftime? I'm going to go ahead and say a tie game, even though Colorado's been leading at halftime in all 4 of those games. We see from the numbers that Utah is a more of a first half team as opposed to a second half team. So I'll lean on Utah being a strong first half team and they can keep this thing tied at halftime. What's going to be the first TD of the second half? I'm going to go ahead and say Colorado rushing. We know that their strength overall in the second half over Utah. And then also they've got 12 rushing TDs on the season to 4 passing TDs on the season. So just a team that relies on that run game a little bit more than that passing game. Question 3 is what's going to be the highest scoring quarter? I'm going to go in the first half because you get 2 teams strong in the first half as opposed to maybe a weaker Utah team in that second half. And I'm going to lock in on that second quarter being the quarter there with the most points. Question 4 is what's going to be the total points scored? Well, I've got this game 30-24, so that's 54 points. So go ahead and lock me in at 51-55. Question 5 is what's going to be the last scoring play of the game? I like Colorado being the last team that scores. I feel like they're going to be driving down the field. They don't need a game-winning field goal, but I think this will be a field goal that'll kind of put the game into bed because Utah will be unable to score a touchdown, to win the game on the other side. So I like Colorado field goal as the last scoring play. And question 6 is all you got to do is give them a winner. You don't have to give them a win margin. Thankfully, they're not asking for a win margin. Makes it simpler. I'm going to go ahead and lock it on Colorado. They're going to be the stronger team over the course of 4 quarters, but really the numbers show that they're the stronger team in the second half. Utah just hasn't been able to come out in all but 1 game in that second half and put together a good performance. So I like Colorado over 4 quarters, and they'll get it done there in the second half. So Colorado will be the winner. That's how I'm going to round up my chances to win $1,000 when I'm watching the Colorado versus Utah game on Saturday on the Fox Bet Super 6 app. Good luck with your picks, and I'll see you guys on the next contest. I'm Jason Mattis. Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.